Hey everyone, welcome back to more Pokemon Conquest Ultimate. In the last episode we finally finished off the trilogy of Not Worth Fighting Over. And today we're going to do a brand new story, which we've got a lot of different options here. Still a lot to unlock too, but I've been thinking about, which one do we want to go and play next, and I've settled on, I guess, doing Pride and Precociousness from Ginchiyo. I'm bad at pronouncing these names, jeez. We're gonna do her story next. Times were changing. Central Ronsai was entering a period more opulent than any it had seen before. The beauty of its female warriors had become famous, and there was a growing clamor to find out who was the fairest of them all. Something tells me she does not care about that at all. This contest, you're not happy about it, are you, Ginchiyo? Of course not. Being the fairest and mightiest woman is no interest of me. But if I must go through this, before Ransai can be united in my name, Murashige. What is it? You are not to get involved in these battles. My own power alone shall be enough. Very well. Then I shall take a little trip. As you wish. The people of Ransai shall soon learn the name of our clan. It is our destiny. These battles must be won. Yeah, it's only 7. Yeah, only 7. It's all the female warlords and Ranmaru for some reason. Yeah, I think one of the main things about... For whatever reason decided, let's just make all the females fight for beauty or something. So yeah, there is a warlord we can recruit over here, which is Nene, who's apparently not part of the thing. This is awful. A rock, a huge rock in the sky. It just came out of nowhere. What on earth could it be? I want to go and see it, but I'm scared. Also, yeah, as much as Nene is here, there's also a Thunderous here. And that is probably target number 1 for us, is to get the a perfect link. Yeah, for I think essentially every warlord, their story mode and their story theme, you can get their legendary perfect link Pokemon, right? For Thunderous is gettable in every campaign that utilizes, or I mean every campaign that is about Ransai's beauty. I'm just gonna get everyone over here. Getting Thunder straight away, I think, is hopefully a good thing. Okay, Pangoro's there. That's actually not the worst thing for us. So yeah, it's interesting that we get to start off with Beware and Aerodactyl. Something tells me that these are probably their perfect links. Well, actually, the Beware isn't, but Yoshi is. I know Yoshi means dragon, but sort of always assumed Yoshi was a guy's name. Oh, that one's done. Aerodactyl's kind of the odd one out here. But they are doing at least decent damage. Aerodactyl is pretty strong, so I'm happy about getting it. Thunderous uses Wild Bolt Storm as its... Okay, that could be bad. I mean, 15's not nothing. But the Frighten there lowers its speed and range. Beware's not really near them. That's not super effective. Okay. I'm just gonna wait for Thunderous to slowly trudge over here. While I'm afraid this one might just finish off Aerodactyl, yeah. It'd be real awkward if Beware would have died before that, but we can have solace in the fact that Thunderous literally can't do a thing to Palmo or Palmot. I mean, Thunderous has Volder's Rope as well, so there's that. Actually, he's got a natural cure, not Volt Absorb. I guess Palmot can have 2 different abilities. I mean, I think most of them can get multiple abilities. Alright, we got it in one go. Also, it's Furion form and not the Genie form, which I always thought the Furion forms looked a lot cooler, so I don't have a reason to complain, right? Yeah, that also didn't really give a shit. But, you know, the fact that we have the legendary now should help us. Although, I probably would have gotten Nene if we had the chance. Okay, no one's battling just yet, and seems like all our rivals are slowly but surely getting some more folk. So really, we could go either for the choice of trying to take one of these two, or we go for the strategy of taking one village isn't going to trigger the whole thing of having to fight against literally everyone. But that will leave Violite exposed. However, then again, I do have the feeling like they're not as likely to attack us back just yet. I am, of course, a little afraid of the officer. The officer is like good and bad in a sense. Like I get why it's there. It's to balance things out, but what happens when it doesn't balance things out and just makes someone way too overpowered? I hope you don't have cooldown on this. Also, you're flying. That's really nice. I got a feeling like Beware is going to be a big player. It's always, like, Beware is just always real sweet to have. Like, it's just one of those Pokemons I've noticed is really strong, although that might be an issue if he attacks with that. He doesn't. Yeah, 1 damage, no poison either, so not much to complain about. Here's Haxorus, though. And Magnezone. Magnezone in the zone. Alright, please hit. That'd be real great. Admittedly, Aerodactyl's not bad to have either. Movement, nope. You are normal type. We actually cannot recruit you if we kill you with Beware. I don't know, it's a little sketchy. I feel like we have a hard time actually getting into the range of Lucario without him getting into our range first. It might not be as simple as I initially thought it would be. We're actually not going to get Ranmaru at this pace. Also, I don't know if that even recruits it. Yeah, we're probably not gonna actually even recruit Lucario because we very specifically need oh, we have to do this. Only 3 damage is bad. How much damage do we even do against Hexorus? 11. It's actually like a bad start. Like, it's just a really bad start to just lose straight away. Yeah, now sure can't make it. Okay, we just lose to Ramaru. What an awful start. Oops. I guess that 7% is so major. Alright, well, we start off with kind of a mistake there, which is unfortunate, and obviously this strengthens Ramaru's position a lot. But if it takes a while for us to become like the strongest in the area, then that might not even be like the worst either. I mean, we'll give Wishi a shot then, I guess. Oh, but it's like we're in the difficult position of Honor is kinda immediately struggles with being only at 7% instead of like the 10% everyone else is. I wish we kinda had like Nene to start recruiting, but we don't. I guess we'll give this a shot. If we win, we at least just completely end Rishi. I guess this is the negative of having to immediately recruit or like recruit a monster, right? A Pokemon. Although it does help that we have 2 flying monsters here. So we can probably maneuver around the map a lot better than they can. Although Lunatron probably has Levitate. Like that, Meloetta just has too much range. Like, let's be honest. Like, she can hit all the way to this. Got the issue that, like, any Pokemon I want to take care of with Beware instantly gets outranged. Alright, that was actually not too bad. But here's like the same issue. Like, geez, why does Rock Jam have such high range? I don't like that. So that's a shame if we don't kill it. I'm gonna bet on the fact that Lunaton's just gonna go into either stay on the banner or it's gonna just do something else. He's gonna stay on the banner. It's good for us. Although he can just hit that, and I don't like that at all. I don't like the fact we're only doing 6 damage too. That's annoying as well. $16 damage. Although that 17 is nice. Alright, well, we finished that off, but I think it was too late. Nine damage isn't a lot either, but if we win this battle, at least everyone will be at a much more acceptable percentage level. Alright, let's see what Lunaton will do now. Probably just fly onto the banner, right? Yeah. And hit you for 31 and kill you in one shot. Alright, Beware, you do more damage, so I'm gonna use you. It's admittedly kind of annoying, the fact that We have to keep doing this like that, because otherwise, he's just going to. First of all, he's just gonna finish off Thunderous, and Beware's the only one he can actually like hit Lunatone. Although, yeah, Beware good. I mean, it'd be awesome if we did get Meloetta, but I think we were turned too late. And we're, like, most definitely not getting the tone. Which, unfortunately, kind of leaves this off as not being that great of a victory if we only get one warrior out of it, but... We weren't really getting any of, like, there were no trainers to recruit anyways in our own little place, so... With this, at least now, Thunderous is 12% and it does, like, pretty decent, but yeah, Beware is kind of starting to show that 16%. And we do get one extra monster. Melor is just kind of hard to recruit if you don't have anything super effective. The Warlords in general are hard to recruit. So actually, this is Nako Celandit. I mean Celandit Salazzle. So we have a fire type added to the team. That is always pretty decent. And now we'll wait if Violite gets taken. The thing is, I don't know what specifically triggers the officer. Like, obviously when you're like winning hard, you're getting it, but I don't know if it's based off of warriors, based out of combined strength of all the warriors, is based off of how many areas you own compared to like anyone else. So no one decided to take anything. I mean, she's sitting there kind of right for the taking, but... Yeah, Run Maru seems like kind of an issue. We kind of created that ourselves. Let's see, there's once again literally nothing in Violite to get. There's a bunch of monsters though. Like, we could send Salazzle out here together with Beware, and they would likely be able to... we could probably just send out Beware there, and we'd probably get them up to like 25. Maybe not 25, but get them up by a lot. So here's Pugilist. So there's actually Meloetta again here, but with like 6 other enemies, it's sort of a pain in the ass. And like, I'm actually gonna just go here. I'm gonna just send everyone here. Hope to recruit these guys. And then once we have a bit more of a varied team, then we have a better chance. Usually you're at least adjacent to like one opponent that you have the type advantage to, and usually if you've got your typing and a type you're strong against, you usually at least have a decent range of types. Although, I mean, currently we're looking at, what, rock, fire, fighting, and thunder. Let's get you over here. That Quackleval is kind of dangerous, but if we can finish it off with Thunderous, that'd be good. Also, there's Rotom, which we really don't have a great answer into. That's a little annoying, though. It's also a lot of damage. This doesn't look like an easy fight, put it that way. And he's kind of annoying in a way. I don't think you can hit him from there. Yeah. Let's get you out of there. put you up here. If you can hit, you finish off Guacaval. Good. Also good for the Link, of course. I think another thing is I think the officer only appears once in the story mode. Or at least that's my copium. Ooh, that's a very good critical hit, because now that likely means that we still don't reach. Oh, we still don't reach. Umbreon. We've got Poltergeist. I mean, if we can beat Rotom fast enough, right? Although, here comes Mr. Zippy Zap. Alright, if you're gonna stand over there, then I'm gonna make you go here. 11 damage isn't bad. If we can crit. Oh, that's not a kill. I've only run Beware's spot. That does 8 damage. And how much did you do against you? 8 as well. Alright, that defense drop could be pretty major. Yep, that allows us to finish off Umbreon, and that's good for us. That's pretty nice. We'll get the Umbreon girl at least. Don't know if we've already like recruited her before. Let's just pull Togedemaru over here so that we can finish it off with Beware. If Volt Absorb, she doesn't do anything. So you go for my boy, or my girl, Slazzle. Slazzle's literally always a girl. Although Interference plus Frightening is a good combination. And also that defense lower here is sweet. Aerodactyl putting in the work, although it didn't kill. This does kill. I guess we can finish off with Thunderous. And we should be quick enough to also just get Rotom. Also kill on Thunderous means more Link. And like, surely the legendaries are like slightly better than the non-legendary Pokemon, right? Like, I kind of assume that, but I'm not even 100% sure about that. Although here we can get a nice little Fire Lash. Slazzle's good. I'm glad we got Salazzle. Probably would have preferred Salazzle over Pyroar, all things considered. So yeah, that gives us actually some pretty good experience. So the ones we have over here are now pretty strong. And we gain Hydreigon. That could actually come in handy. You get a Heliolisk, and we keep the Rotom here. Yeah, it's kind of... I question how easy it is to recruit all of them here. I think the issue is if we send one of them to Violite, the other two would... Oh, never mind. Alright, well, this way we can at least defend both spots. So, yep, end the month. I'm assuming that, like, if this triggers the officer, which it doesn't, luckily enough. Like, but if it triggered the officer, I'd be, like, pissed off. Alright, someone has called for a favor. Yeah, farmer here, take my money. It's not like I'm... There's nothing really you need to use it on. But, yeah, now we have 7 people and no places to recruit more warriors. So, I think it's pretty obvious that we need to try to get rid of run Maru as quick as possible. We don't have any ice types, but it is what it is, I guess. All things considered, I mean, Kai is looking pretty decent. I feel like, however, that like if we take Chrysalia, there is a decent chance they will get that power up. But I'll quickly just look. You're 13, 14, 14. That's not bad. That's about where we were at. Maybe like 1 or 2 percentages lower, but these can definitely hang with the rest of them. I'm just primarily afraid that they might just get like boosted up to like 10% more than we have, and especially so early on, that's devastating. Like I can't really think of why it wouldn't be logical. The only other option I really think you can have is just to keep in your area the entire time, and just like keep the AI relatively similar in strength. But the thing is, what'll happen is that you're simply put going to be in a position where you're not going to be able to get any other warlords, because all the warlords will be on like under one of these kingdoms or armies, whatever. But yeah, that's will do for the first episode of Ginchiyo's story, which started off interestingly. I'm kind of just glad that we got Thunderous. So yeah, thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a good day. Goodbye.